The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. So it's away we go then.
Well, this fellow Giorgio Chiellini, Peter, is one of the
And it's been given away. And his big chance must be! He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Neymar. Raul. Oh, that's fabulous. Raul ploughing through the middle. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oman with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. He's in space and looking for options. Played in deep. It's a mighty effort! And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Neymar, and he's there to make the challenge. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Passing is crisp and sharp. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Roll! Crossbar comes to the rescue. It's Alonso! Oh, it's hit the frame of the goal again! Just off target.
I think his face smacks of disbelief as opposed to disappointment. He thought he was about to score.
Threads one in.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the...
Real chance! And he's done it! First blood drawn. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Costa Curta makes the interception. Big chance! Park Ji-sung. Swung over. He's having a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And it's been taken short. Spread it left. Hit into the middle. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Oman are looking to go forward now. Mateus can see things others simply cannot. Foot in. Albert Ferrer, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Park Ji-sung will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Could try cutting inside here. Diving header! It's in! They are are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Spectacular header. He really flung himself at that.
Well, he had a choice to make. He could have gone with his foot, but he got it absolutely right with that diving header. Brilliant.
Omar Mateus! Oman have their second corner now. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Brazil.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's away we go then. Well, plenty argue, Jim, that Lothar Matthäus is the complete footballer. Do you think so?
Yeah, he's a goal-scoring number 10 and a sweeper all in one. That's a pretty unique skill set. His career is all about leadership, glory and superb character.
And not a few goals, actually.
Yeah, of course.
Now, this could be a chance. Knocks it into space. Raul. Matthäus. It's Xabi Alonso. And that has left him in a heap. Pelé. Matthäus. Great defending, strong and determined. That has not gone well. And it's Pirlo. And here's Gullit. Gullit purring through the gears. Xabi Alonso did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Shapes to shoot! Oh, that was venomous.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Great vision. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's looking wide. Park Ji-sung gets into some space. Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal.
That can happen to anyone. It's truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Pelé. Can he get on the end of this? And the shot! Oh, taken with style. They're level in a trice.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Julie. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Matthäus conjures time and space where few can. Raul. And this is Batistuta. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. It's a threatening ball. It's Raul! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Roberto Carlos. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Rijkaard. Now it's Pirlo. The ball has bounced loose now. Raul, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Park Ji-sung receives it in a one. Climbs up big! It's a goal! And they've got their lead back. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Substitution for Oman, number 8.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Oman get themselves into the lead. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Chiellini. Oman are opting for an early change in personnel. They've decided against waiting until half-time. Oh, good spread. That's very neat. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's forced to go back. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Jordan Henderson is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Julie. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And it's Rijkaard. Pele. Brazil do have a chance to counter here. Messi making good progress on the right-hand side. Chiellini. Well, we expected better, and so did he.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Raul. Crunching tackle. O'Shea. Spread it left. Pele, who does have an assist to his name. That's good play. And the first 45 minutes are up. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Oman are leading by 1 in a fine... Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And that's going to be a booking.
Substitution for Oman, number 14.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Coming on the field
Jordan
is
Henderson.
number 25.
Icon.
Puskás. Substitutions taking
Oman
place.
will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. O'Shea. Park Ji-sung. Now it's Puskás. O'Shea proves too strong, too smart. Out to the left it goes. And that is as far as they're going to go. Pele. Mateus. And it's Rijkaard.
Might want to be careful there.
And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And he's going to have his name taken. Raul. Park Ji-sung is in a really good position out wide. Pele could move up a gear here. Pele cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Steaming on. Oh, shooting chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Substitution.
Oman with the corner, there first. Maicon goes short. That has been slung wide. Van der Sar claims it, safe hands. Brazil have the chance to go the other way. Park Ji-sung going face to face with his great rival. Raul gets flagged offside. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Cross into the box. The referee has given a corner. Roberto Carlos with the short one.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And this is Puskás. Oman looking to pass their way through. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Now it's Puskás. Puskás. Great chance! It's there! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Oman take a two-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And he is going into that little black book. And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, we're on the way. Giorgio Chiellini, Jim. Now there is a defender who loves to defend.
Yeah, and he's a very capable one too. I mean, this guy is all about courage, physicality, athleticism, about as hard as they come. Although I personally like to see him paired up with some ball-playing defenders. His distribution is decent, but you want him to focus on the main task, which is defending.
Oh, he takes a shot! It's there!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
France finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Mateus crosses it in here. So what can they make of this? Now it's Shevchenko. Jordan Henderson. Now it's Berbatov. Mateus. And this is Xabi Alonso. Delivers with a mighty effort! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And he was quick to react. Batistuta. Shevchenko! It's off target and by quite a way.
France certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
And it's Xabi Alonso. Just eases him off the ball. Cocu. Great vision. Oh, well measured. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Caught offside that time. The pass has gone astray. Oman are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Jordan Henderson. Alonso. And this is Berbatov. That's a sharp pass. Aimed beyond the defence. Oman leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Xabi Alonso. He's got away. Oh, shooting chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Xabi Alonso is offering a right smile there.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Crosses it in. Henderson! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Oh, that's a key interception. Jordan Henderson is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Mateus, can he get on the end of this? He's found a way through. It's Alonso! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Baresi is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Half an hour played now. Roberto Carlos is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not...
Big chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, what has happened here? And this is Xabi Alonso. Oh, what a climb! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Oman have their second corner now. Maicon with the short one. Maicon, foot in. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Batistuta, played back in. Now there's a fine ball, swings in across.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's had it nicked away. Good ball, good take. And that could set him on his way. Cruyff was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oman are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Nesta, and it's Xabi Alonso. That's Rijkaard. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Gives it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Oman clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And it's been played through.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
And that's another good win of the ball. Mateus. Now it's Batistuta. Knocks it into space. Not the most accurate pass. And the first half is done. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. Some first half thoughts?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
Oman happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Oman definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Berbatov. Goes down, but nothing given. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Baresi. France upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
And here's Berbatov. Great defending, strong and determined. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Triol. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Now it's Batistuta. Oh, played through for the wide man, and he's onside. Tries to cross. He rises! Oh, crossbar! Chance, surely! And yes, it's there! Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters! And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
So that's two now without reply. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Great chance here from position A1. Roberto Carlos!
It was a sterling effort, and at least he kept it on target. And it was worth a go.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Good take, and is he in? Well, they've got it again. Looking here to chip it through. Chiellini clears it away. Oh, he's been flattened there. That's going to go a long way. Can he finish? Triol has been caught there, it's a foul. Berbatov, cross to the back post. Pass somewhat off target. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 4.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Le numéro 19. Messi. Le numéro 10. Le numéro 9. Vieira. À leur place, le numéro 15. Kaka. Le numéro 22. Le numéro 11.
Terrific save by Abbiati.
Le numéro 44.
Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Bayer really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Oman have their third corner. Not quite sure who got the final touch, but it will be another corner. So their fourth corner of the game. Little pass back, and it's Mendy. Oh, super ball! And he's straight offside. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Tries to play it through. Best. And he's cut it out. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
France clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Looking for the run. And that is expertly dealt with. Nakata. Mbappe could try cutting inside here. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. That's a lovely, neat pass. Jordan Henderson. Oh, well played. Rijkaard is the district. There's the shot! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
It's a good effort, and you can sense that they're upping the gears. This needs to be sustained now.
Howson. Can he get it through? He's shifting through the gears here. He's being urged to shoot.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Jordan Henderson threads one in. Nesta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And Julie going full steam down the flank. And this is Cavani. Cavani! That is decidedly lacking.
Il y aura 4 minutes de temps
Nesta
additionnel.
picks it up from the goal kick. Looking for options for movement. He's in space and looking for options. Best. Time and again they are repelled. That's that, the end. Oman are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and certainty, as we've come to expect from them. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The
everybody,
game yet to
and
kick
welcome
off.
to today's
The
match.
excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle.
Well, if you're looking for a match winner, Peter, look no further.
Lionel Messi, the great genius himself. It felt almost unfair at times, didn't it, the way he just seemed to sweep the opposition aside. Even traditional bogey teams were just powerless to resist him when he... There's the shot! Could move up a gear here. Saliba gets a foot in here. That's Eze. And he cuts out the supply. Messi. That has not gone well. Gabriel. Passing is crisp and sharp. Ødegaard. Timber. Played into space. Spread neatly. Cannavaro, and it's Lahm. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Rodri, and it's Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And it's gone all the way through to the keeper. Well, it looked promising, and the keeper's given it away. And he's decided to go for it. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
He's had a shot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
So it is still 0-0. Piqué, always a very imposing presence at the back.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
He is through here! Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, that's delightful. Calafiori does really well to win the ball there. Saliba getting this one clear. Ødegaard. Approaching the half-hour mark. Good pressure, determined, intense. Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Costa Curta. Passes coming off in quick succession here to Messi. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He's got away, showing good feet. This looks promising. Eze unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He has found the way through. Ødegaard. Chance here to counter. Now it's Saka. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Nice control. Ødegaard could try cutting inside here. And it's made its way to him. Havertz! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, that's well spotted. And the pass is intercepted. He's being urged to shoot. Pings in across.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Cannavaro. Oh, good-looking ball. Sterling. Havertz. Gabriel. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time. So neither side has yet broken through. Now it's Havertz. Played out to the right. Neymar. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Bullet. Now it's Eto'o. Looking for the run. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Sterling. That's good play. And it's Rice. Timber. Tries to play it through. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Rijkaard picks it up out wide. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. Ødegaard. Saliba. Gabriel. Opts for safety. Rice. Piqué producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Saliba. Oh, good read. Eze. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. And this is Eto'o. And the shot! It's in!
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Al Hilal have fired themselves in front.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Oh, what has happened here?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Saliba. Havertz. Now, can they get him away?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Eto'o. That pass has been well intercepted. Defending was strong and firm. And it's Eze. Well read, nice interception. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, that's fabulous. That'll be a corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Struck first time. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this. That's going in strongly.
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Rice chooses to go crossfield. Half an hour gone in the second half. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
Arsenal really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
shapes to shoot! And it's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Al Hilal are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Neymar. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Arsenal are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence, or attack, for that matter.
Piqué. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Pullet showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Gabriel gets across to intercept that.
That's alert and sharp, and very well played.
2 added minutes
Time
has been
added
indicated.
on will be 2 minutes. And here's the chance to counter. Crunching tackle. Costa Curta. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's managed to get free. And there goes the final whistle. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against France.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So we're up and running. While plenty argue, Jim, that Lothar Matthäus is the complete footballer. Do you think so?
Yeah, he's a goal-scoring number 10 and a sweeper all in one. That's a pretty unique skill set. His career is all about leadership, glory and superb character.
And not a few goals, actually.
Yeah, of course.
Park Ji-sung, Matthäus. Oh, shooting chance! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Oh, that's neat. And we have our very first corner. Maicon goes short. Rafinha does really well to win the ball there. That's the throw. Rafinha. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Rudiger gets it away. Matthäus gets a foot in here.
Pretty robust defending.
And here's Berbatov. And he's in on goal. Berbatov, chance, surely! And he's done it!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. That's an imaginative pass. And this is Bojan, and he's managed to get free. France have it back and can go again. Berbatov. Oh, easy pickings there.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And and De Bruyne! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
De Bruyne really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Oman are looking to go forward now. Chiellini. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0. Chance! Maicon. Matthäus. It's a good ball out wide. He has found the way through. Maicon. Chiellini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And a chance! Goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop. Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
France grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
That's a little off target. Rice. Good ball, good take. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Probing pass. Nesta makes the interception. Puyol. Park Ji-sung. Rijkaard.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
A header! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Pass somewhat off target. Aims beyond the... Real chance! He scores! And again they hit the front. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. He's a sharp little ball here. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And he's straight offside. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Rijkaard. Spread it left. Park Ji-sung in acres of space out wide.
OK, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Rafinha, looking to play him in. He's found a way through, and he's picked out the run. He's picked his way through. Jordan Henderson. Mateus. Now Berbatov. It's Park Ji-sung. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Mateus. Maicon. He's got away. Good looking ball, great defending, strong and determined. Nicely spread. Cross to the back, up he goes! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Hakimi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well, that is one way to stop him. Looking for the run, and he plays one through. Oh, that's fabulous. Boya goes for a shot! No, poor contact, nothing on... And there's the end of the first half. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Oman head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Fired deep towards the back post. That's a throw. Rijkaard. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
That has not gone well. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Shot could be on. There's the shot! It's in! And this is getting better and better. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be...
Shapes to shoot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Nesta is there, and he can pick it up. And this is Bojan. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
De Bruyne really needed to concentrate on protecting the...
Berbatov is on his own. Berbatov! Off the post. Chance again. No.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Rijkaard picks it up from the goal kick. Rice. Has a look and plays it forward. Now it's De Bruyne. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Now it's Bojan. Can he get it through? But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
De Bruyne. Bojan Krkić receives it in a good position here. It's gone for a throw-in. Now it's Berbatov. That's been cut out, well played. Oh, super find. And this is Bale, and this is Bale. Shoots! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable.
Yeah, the keeper was thinking about his angles, and Loft just took him out of the equation. Elementary.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Substitution for Oman, number 8, Berbatov.
So,
Number
time for
13,
changes on
Bale.
both sides, actually.
Number 7,
So now the
Mateus.
difference is 3.
Number 5, Park
It's gone out for a
Ji-sung.
throw-in.
Number 15, Henderson. Coming on the field, number 23, Cavani.
Out
Number
again for a throw-in.
25, Puskás. Number 20, Messi. Number 19, Raúl. Number
Rijkaard.
9,
Now it's
Xabi
Puskás.
Alonso.
Maicon picks it up out wide. And that pass just didn't quite work. Messi. Great vision. And he's there to belt it away. And here's Messi. Pinches it off him. Oman have their second corner now. Maicon with the short one. And he lines up a cross. It's a mighty effort! Final touch was poor. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And now the breakaway. Well, we expected better, and so did he. And it's been played through. Oh, he's been caught, and he shoots! And it's in! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! France give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. And Puskás! No mistake! Up by 3! They have their boot on the throats of their foes. Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Oh, he's been takes a shot! Oh, taken with style! That was a given, it always was.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? And he's heaved it away, nicked it back promptly. Rijkaard. Chiellini puts his foot on the gas. Nesta wins the duel this time. Michael conjures time and space where few can. That's been slipped through. He's having a shot! They've done it! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Oman grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Now it's Hazard. Now that's well seen too. Now this could be a chance. Hakimi calmly anticipates. And that will be the final act. Oman pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Milan.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
We've seen many free role players that have graced the game, but Ruud Gullit is amongst the elite.
Well, no one would argue with that, Jim, but Berbatov! They've got to be quick to recover this. And that's a simple one for the keeper. That is ended up in no man's land. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Gullit. Puyol makes the interception. Now it's Batistuta. Mateus aims beyond the defence. Mateus with the cross. Yaya Toure. And this is Berbatov. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Nedved was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Engages and forces him off the ball. Mateus. And it's Xabi Alonso. Short changes him with that pass. Mateus can see things others simply cannot. Oman are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much goal threat. That's a shade optimistic. Xabi Alonso. For Maicon. He's had it taken off him. Jordan Henderson. Maicon. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And here's Rijkaard. And it's Xabi Alonso. Little pass back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Bergomi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's a sharp little ball here. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gullit, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Just eases him off the ball. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Jordan Henderson. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Great vision.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Xabi Alonso. Now it's Berbatov. Looking for the run. This might... Takes a shot! And it's a goal! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Gullit unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Gullit, and that could set him on his way. There's the shot! And he hits the net! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
One sweeping move, executed, terrific header! It's there! It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oman goes, shoots! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Batistuta is offering a right smile there.
This possibly the last play of the half. They've played it short. Maicon's Batistuta! Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Oman are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here.
Just a quick announcement, and an exciting one too. We're about to announce today's lottery numbers. Please watch the screen if you have a ticket. Substitution for Oman, number 9, Xabi Alonso.
And we're underway
Coming
again.
on the field is number 5, Park Ji-sung.
And that's put paid to a promising
Substitutions taking
move.
place.
Nedved. Front-footed pressing going on here. Oman do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Big header! It's in! What remarkable powers of recovery!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character, wonderful.
What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Played back in. Oh, really cute. What a lovely shot at goal! Goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Oman get themselves into the lead. Beckham is looking to influence the game from out wide. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Chiellini gets over and intercepts. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Now it's Berbatov. Thuram does really well to win the ball there. Pass somewhat off target. Just about up to the hour now. Now it's Park Ji-sung. Now it's Batistuta. Batistuta showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well, that pass isn't the best. And this is Batistuta. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oman perhaps contemplating their next change here. Well, that has not gone well. And here's Berbatov. Berbatov stood his ground strongly. Maicon made a surge from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. Chiellini gets a foot in here. Puyol kept aware, And it is reclaimed easily. Nicely weighted ball. Nedved. Now that looks a decent ball. Rijkaard. Can he get it through? Park Ji-sung. And that should get the job done. Beckham. Bullet. And here's Berbatov. Mateus. That's an excellent interception.
Oman surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And he's being shifted off it. It's run loose here. Maicon has it out wide and in space. Van der Sar claims it. Safe hands. Oh, he's been caught napping. Bergomi. It's Park Ji-sung. Puyol crosses it in. Oh, smashing! He scores! And surely now the result beyond doubt. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage.
It's Nedved! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Strong running down that left flank. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's picked his way through. Beckham with the cross. Here comes another cross.
2 added minutes has been
Clear
indicated.
bullet! And he's really put himself on the line here.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And it's been taken short. Hit into the middle. Mateus tries to clear. Roberto Carlos in acres of space out wide. Oh, shooting chance! And yes, it's there! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist? And that's that. Oman proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. And they are clearly so... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Tunisia.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle, and here we go. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Pepe may well need to be at his best. There's a power about his game thanks to very decent pace for a big man, and he doesn't lose out much in the air either. He could prove to be a very reliable presence here.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. And it's been taken short. And again! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Tunisia finding their passes. Jordan Henderson, Berbatov, and this is Bale. And it's Maicon. He's a sharp little ball here. There's no flag. That's a decent clearance. Oh, it's come loose. Oman leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Maicon just loves to go forward whenever he can. Passing is crisp and sharp. Alonso. Berbatov. Strokes it back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
And it's Cruyff. Now it's Luis Suarez. Nice interception, well timed. Bayer gets it clear. Oman are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Jordan Henderson.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
And the ball's come loose here. Pepe defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Tunisia upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
And he's picked out the run. And he's had a hit. Oh, the ball's run loose here. It's their second corner of the game. Bale with the short one. And here's Bale. And the shot! And Cech pulls off a sensational save. Oman have their third corner. Maicon plays it short. Chance for a shot! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Now it's Luis Suarez, floated through. Maicon deals with that comfortably. And they've got rid. Ferdinand is very much of the nonchalant part. He's through and all alone! Shot could be on. He's having a shot! He has done it! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Oman are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Oh, what a ball! Oh, it's a foul there right on the edge of the box. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Hello attendees, this is a Lost Children announcement.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
Hello,
The
everybody,
fans
and
have pulled out
welcome
all
to
the
today's
stops to
match.
make this a monumental occasion.
Against Oman.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Maicon reaching his double century today, well on his way to becoming a part of the furniture in this part of... Rijkaard! Marvellous goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Oman are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Batistuta. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Xavi. And it's Batistuta.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
He's found a way through. Rijkaard. Now it's Berbatov. And Berbatov! And this is Messi. He's picked his way through. Oman leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. He's in space and looking for options. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Oman with the corner, there first. And he gets rid in a hurry. Oman are looking to go forward now. And this is Batistuta. Berbatov going about things with real menace. Now it's Batistuta. Chiellini wins the duel this time. Great vision. And this is Messi. Olise. He certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Jordan Henderson. And that has left him in a heap. Chance to deliver. And he's taking no chances there. Chiellini. Driving forward. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, good spread. Olise will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Olise, and he's picked it up out wide. Well, there weren't too many attacking options there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Park Ji-sung. Played in by Park Ji-sung.
That's good defensive concentration.
Looking for options for movement. Crossed in. Oh, smash! Oh, off the bar! Corner then. And it's been taken short. Played in deep. Climbs up big! Really well taken goal. A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. Jordan Henderson. Oh, easy pickings there. Xavi Alonso. Matheus Cunha. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Batistuta. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Now it's Park Ji-sung. And it's Xavi Alonso. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Oh, that's fabulous. Now, what about this cross?
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Rijkaard. Can he get on the end of this? Batistuta! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Now it's Park Ji-sung. And here's Batistuta. And that's a good ball. Roberto Carlos. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Oman have their second corner now. That's a decent clearance.
Has been indicated.
And it's Kante. He's being urged to shoot. Rijkaard is there, and he can get that clear. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Cleared without hesitation. And we hit half-time. How would you review the first half?
Oman really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Oman sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Messi. Xavi. Jordan Henderson. Now it's Berbatov. Over to the left. Park Ji-sung. He is through here. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And this is Batistuta. Jordan Henderson. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Batistuta. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's intervened well there. Xabi Alonso.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He has found the way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And this is Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. It's their second corner of the game. Maicon goes short. Hit into the middle. And now they can spring out of defence. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Out to the right. Now it's Xabi Alonso. Now it's come to nothing. And it's slung out wide. And the counter is on. It's a good run down the right. Oh, that's clever. And this is Batistuta. Oh, robust challenge. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Xabi Alonso has been caught there. It's a foul. Threads one in. Picked out brilliantly. He's been side down. Is that a penalty? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick.
Substitution for Oman. Number 4.
He's having a good look here.
Berbatov.
So the perfect chance to get one back.
Batistuta. Number 11. Olise. Number 23.
Beckham! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Coming on the field.
Tries to pass it through.
Number 10.
Beckham with the cross. And the shot! Goal! Back to within one. Interesting. Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Zanetti was in no mood for any of that. And it's Rosicky. Stood up well to him there. Deep cross.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Takes it. And the finish! He should have put that one away.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
Maicon plays it short. In towards the back stick. And now a sudden chance to counter. Cavani. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And it's Xabi Alonso. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Bale. Ambitious ball here. Well timed, excellent interception. And that is as far as they're going to go. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Bale. Alonso. And the pass is intercepted. That's been cut out, well played. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Maicon getting this one clear. The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Nesta getting this one clear.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And he's been shifted off it. Now it's Raul,
There will be 3
looking
minutes
to play him in,
time.
and he's worked it through. It's Cavani! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Oman get their 4th corner. Maicon with the short one. Great defending, strong and determined.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Now is this the final assault? Played into the box. And that will be the final act. Oman pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We have already started here. Well, Jim, there he is, the much-storied Gabriel Batistuta. Fair to say, I think he will be a handful.
Well, talk about it.
And the shot! He's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. To open the scoring. Wonderful save by Vitor Bayer. Oh, he's missed it.
I never really looked comfortable over that. I had a feeling this might happen.
Cleared without hesitation. And now they can spring out of defence. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Gullit wins the duel this time. Vitinha. Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. And that is expertly dealt with. Rijkaard. Sends it crossfield. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Looking to play him in. Great work on the overlap. Oh, smashing header! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And a trademark move ends with the... Up he goes! Oh, it's come off the upright. Jordan Henderson. Now it's Berbatov. No, that's been intercepted. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Park Ji-sung is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them.
Oman are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
That is good alertness. Vieira did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Xavi Alonso. And it's Berbatov. Threads one in.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. They've played it short. He's picked his way through, and the cross comes in. And that has been cleared. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's chosen to go back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Eto'o goes steaming forward. Now it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Jordan Henderson. 30 minutes gone. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Alonso. Park Ji-sung. Tries to... Oh, what a climb! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Xavi Alonso. And it's Berbatov. Looking for options for movement. But he's gone backward here. And that's not going to reach. That's gone for a throw-in. Rijkaard. Jordan Henderson. It's Jordan Henderson! Now, who's going to be first to this? Just off target.
Jordan Henderson usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
Oman have their second corner now. Park Ji-sung with the short one. Great chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Chiellini clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 3 coming up. And it's been taken short. Maicon's cross.
He rises! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Oman get their 4th corner. Maicon plays it short. They're up to 5 corners now. Defending of the desperate variety. And now they can spring out of defence.
And he's had a hit! Decent hit and on target.
That is a great pick out. Messi purring through the gears. Park Ji-sung. Berbatov, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. Played into space. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Chance! He's got a goal!
And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Number 9.
So that's 2 now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Pete.
Oh, they could be caught out here. He has found the way through. Pullet is onto this. It's a goal kick. Xavi Alonso. Back into the middle. Xavi Alonso. Good take and
Chance, surely! And it's in! Deep into first half stoppage time, a crucial goal.
And the first half is done. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Substitution for Oman. Number 4. Berbatov.
And the second half gets underway.
6. Bale.
Oman can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Number 25.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over.
Number 21. Ludovic Jolie.
Oh, good read.
Number
He read that
18,
really well and stopped it.
Raul.
Jordan Henderson. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Oman do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
That has been cut short. And here's Raul. This looks promising. Strokes it back. He's a sharp little ball here. Now here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Eto'o.
Terrific header! Oh, taken with style!
Certain, searing and imperious.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Well, played right into his path. Bayer gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Throw in. And that's another throw. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oman are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Looking for the run. And this is Batistuta. Chance for a shot! Against the crossbar. Now it's Puskás. Now there's a fine ball. Big header! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, he's been caught napping. Park Ji-sung! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Park Ji-sung actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Park Ji-sung cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away.
Substitution for Oman. Number 14.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 23.
He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter,
Puskás!
Number 20.
Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Substitution.
And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. The corner count is rising. That's 6. Raul goes short, and here's Raul, and it's Messi. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's got away, tries to pass it through. Now it's Messi. Maicon gets a foot in here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's being urged to shoot. Look at the space here. Here comes the cross. Schmeichel deals with that nice and simple. Mateusz. Ibrahimovic. He's through now. It's Dembélé! Long ball upfield. Jordan Henderson. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Oman looking to pass their way through. Well, that looks a decent ball. Well read, nice interception. Oh, good spread. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And here's Dembélé. Jordan Henderson. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Azar. Rijkaard. Passes short and sharp. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. That's an imaginative pass. Chiellini kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Two
It's
added
beyond the
minutes have been
defence.
indicated.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He gets big. Decent enough try.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
And that will be the final act.
Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
And that gets things running.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls.
Berbatov! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Julie. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now then, the ball's come loose.
No way through. And the counter is on. He's going to be disappointed with that. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I really like this lad Jules Koundé a lot. He isn't the biggest, but he's known for having a big character that makes up for that. He's brilliant in boxes and he can outmuscle opponents that are much bigger than him. You add a little bit of pace to that and he's a formidable presence at the back.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. And it's De Bruyne. Jordan Henderson. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here. Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Baresi promptly onto that, and that is that. Park Ji-sung is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Back into the middle. Neither side yet able to find the net. Park Ji-sung. Park Ji-sung. Great vision. And this is Park Ji-sung. Park Ji-sung. Big header! Goal! It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Pass somewhat off target. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Out towards the flank. It's a pretty loose pass. Ambitious ball here. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Nesta is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. And he's in on goal. Engages and forces him off the ball. Quality ball. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And here's Berbatov. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. So, a genuine chance to increase the lead. Alonso! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And it's Xabi Alonso. He's looking wide.
Oh, great feat, that.
And this is... He's having a shot!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Not the most accurate pass. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Can he get it through? Fiore is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And it's been given away.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
We've got 5 minutes till half-time. And this is Batistuta, and Batistuta!